I'm not sure if it's going to interest everyone, but this is my tool pouch or sack that I brought here to the boat, and I can repair a ton of stuff with it. I've done a ton of plumbing, electrical. I'm a carpenter by trade. I've banged a lot of nails over the years and used a lot of tools and fixed a lot of stuff. But this is the sack I brought, and it's just kind of a mismatch of everything that I might need. I've got some power tools and saws and stuff too, just small stuff. I wanted to keep it tight, and small, easy to carry. We're going to look through this stuff here and see how it's looking, how it's doing, yeah, see what's rusting. Hey guys, going to take a quick look at the tool kit I brought out to the boat and how it's surviving this, Northwest Pacific air. See how things are rusting. And I also brought my Garberg, my Mora Garberg, and it is in a carbon steel. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't taken it out of the sheath, and it's in my pack. I'm going to take a look at that, see how that's making out. All right, here's my tool sack. This is what I brought in the boat, and some of the hand tools I have. I've been upgrading my stuff recently. Not crazy, just kind of picking up a tool here and there. And I've been buying up some Klien hand tools, and they're awesome. I like them. Knipex as well. But let's take a look at what's going on in here. Again, I have my part of the world where I live, nothing really rusts unless it's getting wet and sitting. But just in general, sitting in a pouch, stuff's not going to rust. But here it's a different story. Let's take a look here what's happening to my tools. Here's my wire shears. This is Klien as well. They're not bad. They had a bit of grease on them though, so they're holding up better than the rest. Over here we have linesman's pliers. These things are just awesome. The amount of leverage you can get on these things, I can definitely do some dental work with these without issue. These things are beastly. It's showing a little bit of rust on it. You can see that there. Nothing crazy, but it is doing that rusty thing. I've got some Klien needle nose, and these guys are looking nasty. There's some rust on these guys. Again, same pouch, everything's sitting in the same air, and these are looking pretty rough. And again, that's Klien. Got to fix that up. I got some Knipex. These little pliers are awesome. These are tiny, but a must-have. I think they're very cool. Just very useful. There's no rust on these guys, so it's probably a different material, possibly. I'm not sure, but these look brand new out of the box. I've got some zip ties in here. They're not rusting. Carpenter's pencil, Sharpie, blah blah blah. Another Klien. These guys are good. They open automatically. Showing a little bit of rust. Nothing crazy. Hand tool, other stuff. I picked this up at a yard sale here. Just a cool little set of pliers. I think I paid like 50 cents or something for it. It's rusting, but it's been here forever. On the island, that is. These are my old needle nose. These guys have been around forever. These things are rusting. They're really rusted now. They're getting nasty. Got to clean those up. These are great screwdrivers if you don't have a set of these. I recommend them. They did have a little bit of surface rust on them, but they're not, I wiped them down and they're fine. No issues with that. What else is in here? Oh yeah, this guy here, Opinel. This is a number 10. If you don't have an Opinel knife, get one. These are beauty. This is a number 10 carbon steel, and it's holding up pretty good. It's got nice patina on it, no issues, but I'm going to oil that up, make sure it stays good and clean. So that's an awesome little utility knife. My square that I've had forever, this carpenter square, it's looking good, no issues. It's always looked like that. I picked this guy up at that same yard sale. I'm going to show you something personal. This is my 8-inch one-hander. It's an adjustable wrench. This is called an Einhander 8-inch. And I believe that means one-hander in German. I don't know. Ganz Stahl is the name. But again, just a nice little, it's almost like a little monkey wrench, but you can use it on regular nuts as well. So there's that guy. It's looking pretty good. It's old. That's probably from the 60s that I've had for a while now. I think I picked this up probably a year, maybe longer. I can't remember, but I showed this hatchet on the show. And it's a beauty. It's made in Germany as well, but you can see the rust on that thing. Yeah, so that's pretty serious. But again, in a sheath, it'll just hold moisture longer for sure. So I'm going to take this sheath and I'm going to oil it. I'm going to soak it down so this guy is always has some oil on it. But I'll clean that up. That's gotta happen. I'll take a look at my Mora Garberg that I bought, and it is a carbon. So let's move this crap out of the way and take a look and see what it's looking like. All right, a little nervous here. See what we got here in the sack. Got one of those guys. Need one of those for sure. And here it is. So you've seen this before. One of the reviews I did on this little beauty. I'll put a link to that in the description below. And let's take a look at this guy. I don't know, you know, I haven't used this a ton. I've used it, just not a ton. I haven't had it long enough to use it a ton. And I have other knives that I kind of swap out. But this is the guy I decided to bring to the island. So let's take a look at this. It might not have been a smart idea. Maybe stainless would have been better, but let's take a look. All right, let's open it up. And again, I haven't seen this thing open since back home. Let's take a look here. This end is okay. Looks pretty good. Let's see how this thing's held up. No issues whatsoever. There you go. That's a carbon steel blade. I'll get a closer shot of it here for you. And there's absolutely maybe a bit of surface rust on there. Let's take a look. All right, it's looking pretty good, but the best way to do this is with a paper towel and just see if there's any residue or any brown crap, rust comes off. So I'll take a look at that here. Just wipe it down. And nothing. So that coating's holding up really well. And again, this is the Mora Carbon Garberg, and there's no issues with this thing. I don't know if you scrape the coating off how it would look after a month or two on the boat, but definitely holding up now. And again, I love this knife. It's beastly and fairly cheap. I'll put a link to that review in the description below if you want to check it out. Anyway, great knife, no rusting so far. I'll get some more use out of it and check it again and give you guys an update. Yeah, it's coming off. Anyway, I'm going to get these oiled up, put them back in the pouch. And I don't have any gun oil here, but it's hunting season back home pretty soon. Rifle, that is. And I'm missing some of the bow season right now, which sucks. I'm going to try and get out there, and bow season is about 2 months earlier than the rifle. And, you know, rifle, you're pretty much guaranteed beasts, but the bow season for me is a lot of fun. I'm going to try and get out there for some of that action. I don't know if I'm going to bring you guys along for that, because the YouTube isn't loving that stuff, as far as I know. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.